Prepare to qualify.
Hello everyone, this is MamaFogey with another episode of Replay Atari. Today we're going to play Pitfall, a game released in 1982 by a company called Activision. The game is fairly simple in storyline. You are this little guy here, and his name is Pitfall Harry. Why? Because he has to jump over these! And these! That's about it. No, I'm just kidding. Pitfall Harry. You've got to run him through the gauntlet trying to get the 32 different treasures. Now, as you can see, there are lots of things that can get Harry. There are tar pits. There are invisible tar pits. There are logs. There are scorpions. There are stationary logs. There are ways to get over pits. There's fires. And of course pits. Oh, and snakes. Why does there have to be snakes? Okay, so this is the idea. You want to go through this adventure, trying not to fall into things like the pits or getting caught on fire. You will lose points in this game if you are hit by a rolling log, if you run into a stationary log, or if you fall down the pit. Okay? The idea is to win the game with as many points as possible. You will die and lose a life if you step on a fire, step on a snake, step on a scorpion, get swallowed by crocodiles, fall in a lake, or fall in a tar pit. Did I mention the scorpions? Okay, so this is pretty much it. You jump, you let go, and you run. Hey, we've got one of the 32 prizes. It's all basically a matter of timing. What's really interesting about this game is it took 10 minutes for the developer to come up with the game idea. He'd already figured out a way to make a very realistic looking running character, which at the time hadn't happened yet. And he said, I want to come up with some way to make a game that uses this character. So about 10 minutes later, he'd figured it out. And 1,000 programming hours later, Pitfall was born. It is actually one of the most successful games that ever came out for the Atari. According to Wikipedia, over 4 million copies sold, which is nothing to sneeze at in the world of Atari games. I'm probably making this look really easy, but it's not. Now, you don't have to stay up on the top. In fact, some of the treasure is actually underground, so the next time I find a ladder, let's go down. Woohoo! That was close. There we go. There we go. You can go either direction in this game. It's side-scrolling, but you can scroll either way. And in some cases, you have to go underground because it's the only way you get to where you're going. And I died. I have one more life. Let's not do this anymore. One of the most difficult challenges in this game is when you come across a pond with crocodiles, and there is no rope to get across. So what you have to do is you have to jump onto the head of the alligator, and if you're really fast, you can do it all in one shot. I'm not really fast. So what I like to do is jump onto their heads, and if you stand right about here, you will not get eaten. Woohoo! Sorry, that's just, I don't usually get that lucky. Oh yes, and you only have 20 minutes to go through and find all of the treasure. So you've got 20 minutes to find the treasure and get as many points as possible. And that's about it. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Replay Atari featuring Pitfall, a game released in 1982 by the company Activision. Thanks for joining me. See you later.